welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Riahjay, and I'm back with another video, my babies. Today is Sunday, my babies. I hope all is well with you. Hold on, let me go turn off that music. Whew, okay, I'm back. Had to turn off that music because that would have been distracting me the whole video. So today is Sunday, my babies. I hope all is well with you all is well with me, and I hope y'all are continuing to stay about happiness, peace, and love. And I hope y'all are continuing to stay determined, motivated, and focused. And I hope y'all are continuing to walk in the alignment of stars that Allah has for us. So you read the title, you clicked on the video, you're here, so let's get straight into it. So I was talking to this dude for probably about a year's timing, and throughout the whole time of me talking to this guy and knowing this guy, he basically was a manipulator, a gaslighter. I would just say like a real disrespectful cunt, you know. Throughout the whole time of us talking and getting to know each other, he tried to act like he was never that into me, but I know that he was very much into me, which is why you kept hitting me up, you know, which is why you were so intrigued with me, you know what I mean? But it's so much that I can take as far as talking to someone and then, you know, having hope in the situation, having hope in a person, trying to see the best in a person's character, and you just get tired of that, you know. I really like effed with this guy, you know what I mean? We used to talk and have really deep conversations, and although I thought you know, he had like a ulterior motive with me, I'm not too sure at the end of the day about the situation that I had with him, because somebody that has ulterior motives with you, they're gonna follow up in action, you know what I mean? They're not just gonna talk a good game. They're gonna follow up with that good old action, you know. And then you're gonna really see, damn, this motherfucker played me, damn, this person used me, boo boo boo. But he never took it there, you know what I mean? Although he had plenty of like, he had so many times of us talking and getting to know each other where, you know, he could have pulled up and he probably could have just used me for whatever guys use girls for. He never did it. We only met once in person, and all the other times we, you know, we were just talking through DMs, we were just talking through the, you know, the video chat on Instagram. And I would be the one, you know what I mean? Because I'm such an in-person type of girl. It's so much talking and calling and texting that I'm going to be able to do. Eventually, I'm going to be like, all right, boo-boo, what's going on here? You know what I mean? Like, we gotta get this ball rolling, because I'm going to get bored. I'm going to get bored. I'm going to get uninterested. And then I'm going to check up the deuces and be like, peace, you know what I mean? And you're not going to hear from me again. But I didn't do that with him, you know what I mean? I really had hope in the situation that, you know, he was going to pull up, we were going to chill, we were going to, you know, continue to get to know each other on an in-person basis, you know what I mean? It got to the point, y'all, where I was asking my Instagram followers, and some of y'all, because some of y'all follow me on Instagram, hey y'all, it got to the point where I was asking my Instagram followers, like, y'all, I'm in this situation and it's going like this, you know, what do you think about this guy? Is this guy, you know, on this time, or is he on this time? And I got all different type of answers when I put like the poll up on my Instagram story. I don't know, like, it's really complicated, because a person that's really on BS, they're gonna pull up, like I said, they're gonna pull up, they're gonna play games with you, they're gonna play you, you know what I mean? And the situation is gonna be what it is. So, but he didn't do that. Like I said, we only met once, and all the other times we just used to talk, you know what I mean, through social media and through, you know, non-in-person communications. But you know what, y'all, I got real fed up recently. I got real fed up. Like I said, we've been talking for a year, and you know, I'm a type of person, like, y'all know I'm also an empath, I'm a sensitive person, I'm a very open person, you know what I mean? And in situations I can sometimes come across as being naive or being like a ditzy dumb blonde, but it's really, listen, it's not it's not always the case, you know what I mean? With the way that I operate, you know, I just have a really big heart. I care about people, and I'm always looking to see the best in somebody, you know what I mean? And that gets me caught up sometimes, because people are not looking to see the best in me, you know what I mean? But I don't know, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard because it's like, you know, you should give the same energy that people are giving you, but at the same time, when you have a heart of gold, when you have a pure, genuine heart, you know, you realize that people are not perfect. You realize that people are going through their own things, and who are you to judge? You know what I mean? God is not judging you. You still here, you still alive, you still blessed, right? After all the bad sin and shit you've done did, right? So who am I to judge the next person? So that being said, you know, he confided in me with a lot of things, you know, like he was going through a depression, you know, him trying to get his life on track and this, that, and the third. And I don't know, now when I look back on the situation, I thank God that he had so much like of a strong will, and I'm just grateful to God that he was like, that he showed me what he wanted to show me, and that, you know, he is who he is, you know what I mean? He never switched his energy. He never did. Like, he kept the same energy from the time that we started talking, from the time where I told him, like, I'm cutting him off, you know? And I thought about putting the receipts in here, like, you know, the messages and all that, but there's no need to do that. You know, the situation was never that deep. He was never my man. We were never officially dating. Yes, we were talking, and me, when I get into a talking stage with people, I automatically just assume we're dating and this is potentially going to be the love of my life. That's just me. I'm a hopeless romantic. You know what I mean? Don't blame me. You know, Allah made me this way. You know, I'm a natural born lover, you know. So, you know, with us talking in a year's time frame, I don't know, he slowly was opening himself up to me. You know, I opened myself up to him a little bit, but not to the point where, you know, I'm crying. Obviously I'm not crying, boo boo boo. I'm just coming to give y'all, you know, a little rundown of the situation. But I don't know, you know, I know he was going through a lot, trying to get his life together, and I just respect him, you know, although he's like, you know, we cool, we friends, boop boop boop, like, I really fuck with you, you cool as fuck, Ryan, boop boop boop. All of that is Gucci great, but I don't know, like, y'all know how I feel about friends and this, that. Honestly, sometimes I feel like friends are a distraction. I feel like all your friends that you believe are your friends are not your real friends. And I just don't trust people, so it's hard for me to let people in, like really let them in, you know what I mean? These videos I'll be making for y'all, the stories, the situations, all be real and legit. You know, it's just me, you know. When you've gone through a lot of things in your life, it's hard for you to trust people, you know, and that's just point blank period. I pray that I get to a point in my life where, you know, I meet pure-hearted and genuine loving people, you know what I mean, that can earn my trust, and, you know, vice versa, and we can just be great friends for the end, to the end of this lifetime, you know. I don't know, but it was a lot of like manipulating. As much as I respect him, as much as like he really kept that same energy, he was just very like manipulative, giving off narcissist vibes, gaslighting. Like I think I did a video too when I was eating that salad and I was telling y'all about the situation where he was gaslighting me. Like, I was talking about this person I'm talking about now, if y'all remember that video. It was just a lot of toxicity in the quote-unquote friendship, and me trying to meet him. Like I said, we only met in person once. Within all of that, like, I was still trying to link up with him, you know, so we can vibe in person. But it was just always like, oh, I gotta do this with my father, oh, I gotta do this, go to my cousin's house, oh, I gotta do this, boop boop boop. It was always like pushing me to the back burner. And listen, it is what it is. Who am I, you know what I mean? Who am I in your life? Obviously nobody, you know what I mean, because you didn't put the time and effort to you know, into us establishing, you know, this friendship and this bond that we had, you know. I'm just grateful to God. I'm telling you this right now, that we didn't link up a second, third, and so on and so forth times, because, you know, when you take off your rose colored glasses, y'all know me, like, like I said, I'm always trying to see the best in someone, right? So when I click back into earth, like I'm floating so high up in the clouds, you know what I mean? So when I finally drop back down to earth and I'm like, oh shit, take the rose colored glasses off and I actually start to see the situation for what it is. Although this guy may said all this good stuff, oh, I want to be your friend, what he used to say, because y'all know I get a lot of male attention. It's something that I've been dealing with since childhood. You know, I've always just got a lot of attention. You know, so, you know, and he sees that. You know, he was one of my followers before we started talking on Instagram. And, you know, just guys just think they see a pretty girl with a big butt and a nice body and, you know, all these great qualities to her, and they think they know her just because she's pretty and she has all of these great qualities that God blessed her with. But he never really knew the depth of me, and it's okay. It's okay. I don't want everybody to know the depth of Riahjay. Like, there's no need for that. But he used to say, like, because obviously we would make a plan, like, okay, we're gonna link up, you know, like the second, third, fourth, fifth times or whatever. And then I'll, you know, he won't pull up, right? So then I'll be like, oh, you lied again, boop, boop, boop. This is what I'm talking about. Like, I can't fuck with you. Like, you're not a man of your word. Like, you're a liar. And it's always something. No, right, it's not like that. You don't understand. I just got a lot going on. I gotta do this. Boo, 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 boo. I'm like, you know what? Okay, go, okay, boo. But then you still wanna conversate with me. You still want access to me. Like, you still want access to me, but you're not trying to, what is the word? Like, you're not trying to put into me. You see what I'm saying? But you want to take from me my energy, my conversation, my love, my caringness, you know, all the great qualities that you love about me. You want to talk to me every day, but you don't want to pull up and continue to build a bond and whatever relationship we had. I don't know, I just got so fed up. Like, I think this was 2 weeks ago, we planned that we were going to meet up, and obviously for the 100th time, right, he didn't keep his word. So I blocked him. Yes, I did. I blocked him. I'm finishing my cup of wine because I'm about to go to bed. Can y'all see that? And I don't know why my camera got these lines on it, but I hope it don't look like this when I upload the video and edit this video. Oh my God. So I blocked him 2 months ago. And damn, man, I'm so embarrassed to even say this. But, you know, I know, like, if somebody blocks me, right, especially on Instagram, if somebody blocked me on Instagram and then let me just tell you what happened, okay? Before I put you know, what I would do if I was in I blocked him, and so I had him blocked for 5 days, right, initially. Y'all gonna be like, girl, you was a mess. I blocked him for 5 days initially, and then on the 6th day of me having him blocked, I was like, okay, you know, I think I had him blocked long enough. Let me unblock him. Not that I wanted him to hit me up. I just wanted you to realize because, you know, after 5 days, I'm sure, you know, a bitch like me, you going to try to figure out, like, damn, did she block me? Boo, 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 boo. You want to figure it out, you know what I mean? Because I'm, like, look at me, you know what I mean? How could you not worry about if I blocked you or not? You know, after we've been talking for all this time, and then all of a sudden, you're not seeing me on your feed. You're not seeing me pop up on your IG stories, on your Instagram. You know, you're just not seeing me. And you're so used to seeing me. So after 5 days of me having him blocked, on the 6th day, I unblocked him. Lord have mercy. Y'all already saw the title, so y'all know what I'm about to tell y'all next. This Negro hits me up and he goes, wait, I should go get my phone because this is funny, but I'm not. He basically says something in the ways of, Raya, did you block me? Don't lie. You know, things like that. He sent me like 4 or 5 messages. Answer me, stop ignoring me, boo, 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 boo. So I said, yes, I did block you. Should have never even text back. Should have never even unblocked him, but I did. In my mind, I would think, right, and this is what I was going to tell you before I said that, right? In my mind, I thought about it like, I'm about to fall in the toilet, y'all. This is a mess. If you look in my eyes and see what I see. What I was saying? Okay, so in my mind, right, I'm thinking, if you block a person and then you unblock them, just for whatever reason, you unblock them, they're no longer following you. So clearly you've been blocked. So since you now realize that you have been blocked by a person, you, in my mind, right, I wouldn't go and hit that person up. I wouldn't. You know you've been blocked. So clearly you know there's smoke. You know there's smoke in the air. Why would you hit me up? Why? So he hits me up and says all of that. Raya, did you block me? And don't ignore me. I know you up. Answer me. Boo, boo, boo. First of all, are you in my body? Are you in my brain? Like, do you really know me like that to know the times that I sleep and the times that I'm up? You know, so you really think you know me to the point where you know when I'm awake and sleep? Why would you say that? So I'm like, first of all, you don't know what I'm doing. And yes, I did block you. That's what I said, right? So then basically we just start arguing through the DMs. It's getting hectic. I'm like, nigga, you're a liar. Boop, 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 boop. Like, fuck you. Blah, 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 blah. Like, I'm about to block you again. Y'all know my mouth can be reckless. When I'm pissed and heated, oh, baby, it's a different Riah J. So I'm like, boop, 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 boop. So then he's like, it's not even like that. Da, 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 da. You need to relax. Boop, boop, boop. We both, what he said? He was like, we're friends. We both can do whatever we want to do. Do, 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 do. I don't know. I wish I should read y'all the messages, but I'm not. You would have thought we were together. You would have thought we was together the way we were going back and forth. So I'm like, you know what? First of all, it's 12 in the morning. I was just up scrolling on my phone, watching YouTube. You know what I mean? Before I actually fell asleep. He's up. I'm like, oh, what are you? First of all, because he going so hard, right? So I'm like, are you drunk? He's like, no, I'm not yet. I'm like, listen, this is too much. Like, I already told you how I feel, blah, 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 and I'm about to block you again. Like, there's no need for you to have access to me for no reason. Like, you're not a true friend. That's number one. Because if you was a true friend, you wouldn't treat me like that. You wouldn't make a plan with me and then, you know, cancel out of the blue and then hit me up the next day like nothing happened. Like, are you okay up there? Obviously not. Real friends don't do each other like that. But you always with your boys and your boys and your boys. So clearly those are your real friends. You really care about them. And you put your time and energy where you need to put it. And in your family. You know what I mean? Like, do you. And me, I'm just like, look, I'm going to bed. Like, I'm not doing this. Like, you're not my man. You're not my nigga. Like, it's really not none of that. So, like, good night. You know what I mean? He's like, yeah, we can argue tomorrow. So, basically, the next day, oh, I can show y'all. I should go get my phone. I should go get my phone for that. Let me get my phone. Alright, I found it after scrolling for like 5 minutes. So, I said on my IG, right? I said, y'all dudes know what y'all be doing. Like, either we're talking and trying to establish something or we're not. I don't need friends. So if you want that, you could go ahead. That's why I blocked you. You want access to me for what? To talk about what though? And then I posted like a few quotes on IG and I'm like, this year is teaching me that putting yourself first isn't selfish. It's necessary. And then I said, message of the day and message of life. Always choose yourself. Choose your peace over everything and everyone. Mind your business and drink a lot of water. So, that being said, right, remember, we had spoke prior that night. And he was like, oh, we can argue tomorrow. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to sleep anyway. So I don't know what you're doing. I'm like, have fun and be safe out there, you know? So obviously when I posted those cryptic messages on my IG stories, he sees it. He watches me like a fucking hawk. Okay, there's some people that just watch me like a fucking hawk. And those of you that are truly interested and intrigued and, you know, you're just interested and intrigued, it's great. But for people who are just watching me to watch me, I don't know about that. But you know, so he watches all my IG stories. So I posted it on my IG story for a reason, because I know you're gonna see it. We just spoke about all we spoke about, and you told me at the end of the conversation we'll argue tomorrow. Nigga, who's gonna argue tomorrow? Number one, I was never arguing with you in the first place. What I was doing was getting my point across, like I've been trying to do for this whole past year. And I don't know if your brain, like if something in your brain just does not click right of all the things that I was saying, but you've never got it. You've never got it. So after I seen that he seen those messages, 3 days later I blocked him again. And y'all be proud of me this time. I didn't unblock him yet, and I don't plan on unblocking him. There's no need to. So the main message of the situation and the main message of this video is, just because somebody is quote unquote saying that you're a cool person and they F with you and we're friends and I like you, but ... all these, come on now, all these kindergarten shit. You're a grown ass man, and you can't just be straight up and be blunt. You can't even be a man of your word. You can't even, not only because you know, life happens. Listen, I'm a mother, I have my own life and I have my own things that I got going on, right? So that being said, if I made a plan with you and things just don't happen to fall through the way we plan, I'm gonna, you know, 9 times out of 10, I will have the respect to tell you, hey, I'm gonna have to cancel. You know, let's reschedule. We'll try again next time. You know what I mean? Don't just keep making plans with a person. Those plans, obviously, you don't want to follow through on those plans, and then you want to gaslight me like I'm dumb, blind, and fucking, I'm dumb, like I'm young, dumb, and full of cum. Like, obviously I'm not. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. But that being said, yeah, y'all, so that's the story. The story is, I blocked him, unblocked him, he popped back up, I blocked him again, the end. And that's the end of the story. And if you see this, you know who you are. You know you try to play me, and you know you've gaslighted me this whole time that we've been knowing each other. You've manipulated me like I'm fucking 12, like, and you have a lot of growing to do. A lot of growing to do. You're older than me. I know your life is not where you want it to be at this moment in time. Mine is not either, but I'm blessed every day to wake up and have a breath in my body, blood running through my veins, to have the bare necessities that me and my family needs, and then the luxuries that Allah also blesses me with on top of the bare necessities. Okay, so I'm very much blessed, and I know where my life is going. I know where I'm going. You know what I mean? And I have to continue to protect myself from people like you. Because if I let people like you get too close and get to know the real depth of Riah J, it will be over for me. It will be off with my head top. So I have to continue to protect myself in all aspects of my life. Because it's wolves in sheep clothing like you that would try to get me. So it's no hard feelings. It's really no hard feelings. This is me sharing my experience on my channel with my babies. You may have a different, you know, perspective and experience with the situation, you know, and that's fine. We all have our own 2 set of eyes. We all have our own brains. We all have our own perspectives, and we all do what we want to do with with our time and our efforts. So that being said, my babies, bottoms up. Listen, cheers to staying the fuck away from fuck niggas. Straight up. Like, I don't care how good you look, how much money you got. If you have no dignity, self-respect, and self-love, how can I expect you to care for me? And that's just facts. And I'm gonna end it right there. So my babies, this is the end of the video. If you enjoyed this video, or if you just rock with your girl Riah J, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe to your girl Riah J's channel. And don't forget to turn on your post notifications so you know when your girl Riah J posts new content. So my babies, this is the end of the content video, my babies. I love you all so much. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Peace and love. Bye.